Welcome to one of many masterclasses. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to win? Do you want to build empires that last? Then listen closely, because the story of Blackberry isn't a tragedy. It's a masterclass in what not to do, and I am about to flip it into your roadmap for domination. Spoiler alert. If you want to watch the movie Blackberry first, please subscribe now, pause this video, and save it to watch later. That concludes the customary introduction. Now let's get into the masterclass. 1. Founding and innovation. The hunger that built an empire situation. 2 underdogs. Mike, the genius engineer, and Jim, the ruthless dealmaker, teamed up to invent a device that put email in your pocket. Decision. They targeted the big fish business titans, while ignoring the noise of everyday consumers. Result. They owned 45% of the smartphone market. An $80 billion valuation. Kings of the world. Your move. Find a need no one else sees. Attack it like a lion, but never get so obsessed with your niche that you forget the ocean around you. Specialize, but don't blind yourself. 2. Dominance and complacency. The silent killer. Situation. They were untouchable. The keyboard was iconic. The OS? Fortress. Decision. They made a judgment call that touchscreens would be a short-lived trend. They laughed at Apple's iPhone. Laughed. Result. While they partied on yachts, Apple and Android ate their lunch. They feasted like hyenas on the meat Blackberry left on the table. Your move. Success is a drug. Clouds your vision. Wake up every morning like you're still hungry. Innovate like you're broke. You do not have to be a jack of all trades to innovate. Ask the questions and be willing to engage in the conversation of innovation. Because the moment you stop, someone better is coming for you. 3. The iPhone disruption. The earthquake they ignored. Situation. 2007. Apple drops a nuke. The iPhone? Sleek, with touchscreen and third-party apps. A consumer revolution. Decision. Blackberry doubled down on keyboards. Enterprise clients will save us. Result. Their empire crumbled. Just like that, poof, it was gone. Your move. When the ground shakes, don't stand still. Pivot. Adapt and move faster than the tsunami. Speed beats perfection every single time. 4. Internal conflicts. The cancer that destroyed them. Situation. Mike wanted perfection. Jim wanted growth. Egos clashed and priorities split. Decision. Jim bought hockey teams and Mike obsessed. Over tiny details. There were distractions everywhere. Result. The ship cracked with no one at the wheel. Your move. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Align your team to one vision, one focus. Leave the ego at the door, or watch your kingdom burn. 5. Market collapse. The final meltdown. Situation. Their tech was outdated. Then panic started to set in. Decision. They rushed the Blackberry storm, a buggy, half-baked disaster. Here is some important detail to contrast this culmination of a meltdown. When the company RIM started, Mike had a fundamental belief that none of their electronic work must be outsourced to China due to the lack of quality workmanship. When he was on the cusp of making a decision to outsource the making of the Blackberry Storm to China, his co-founder friend attempted to remind him of this fundamental belief of RIM. Yet Mike was so consumed by his ego that only when the boxes of the Blackberry Storm were being shipped did he open one to check the quality. But the damage was already done. Defect models were already shipped to the market and the reputation of Blackberry suffered. The weirdest observation was that correcting the defect of the model took less than a minute. How could it be that ego could blind the one person who always ensured attention to detail and quality? Result: customers fled. Trust evaporated. Game over. Your move: never sacrifice quality for speed. But don't wait for perfect either. Always test. Be a student and always learn. Iterate and reiterate. Be a cheetah, be fast, but precise. Listen to me. Blackberry didn't fail because they were stupid. They failed because they forgot the rules of war. 1. Stay paranoid. Comfort is the enemy. 2. Lead with vision, not ego. Unity is power. 3. Burn your own boats. If you don't disrupt yourself, someone else will. The world belongs to the agile, the hungry, the fearless. So ask yourself, are you building a legacy or a relic? Now get out there and make sure it's the first one. Subscribe to Success Strats and hit the like button.